Have you ever stopped to ponder the intricate balance that sustains the life around you? Welcome to the fascinating world of local ecosystems, a complex web of life that exists in your backyard, the nearby park, or even the untouched wilderness. Each of these ecosystems is a vibrant tapestry that weaves together various elements of nature, creating a harmonious balance that is vital to our very existence. Let's imagine for a moment the rhythmic flow of a river, the calm expanse of a forest, the wild undulations of grasslands, the imposing majesty of hills, and the breathtaking altitudes of mountains. Each of these ecosystems, though vastly different in their characteristics, share a common thread. They are all home to a rich variety of life forms, each playing a crucial role in maintaining the stability of the ecosystem. Consider the plants. They are not just the green backdrop in the canvas of nature, they are the primary producers, converting sunlight into food, supporting a myriad of life forms, and recycling carbon dioxide into oxygen, a process we heavily rely on for our survival. Next, insects. Often overlooked, these tiny creatures play a massive role in pollination, waste decomposition, and even as a food source for other animals. Their presence or lack thereof can significantly affect the health of an ecosystem. And then we have the birds, the much-loved songsters of nature. They are more than just a delight to our senses. Birds are critical for seed dispersal and pest control, and their migration patterns offer invaluable insights into climate change. From rivers that teem with life, to forests that echo with the whispers of 1,000 creatures, from grasslands that dance with the wind, to hills and mountains that stand as silent sentinels, every local ecosystem is a testament to the intricate balance of nature. Every component, no matter how small, plays a significant role in the grand scheme of things. So the next time you step outside, take a moment to appreciate the intricate balance that sustains the life around you. Oh, what if we told you that your local area holds environmental treasures you've probably never noticed before? Yes, you heard it right. Our own backyards are teeming with surprising environmental assets that are more than meets the eye. Let's start with the rivers. They are more than just bodies of water. They are life-giving arteries that support a wide variety of flora and fauna. They not only provide habitats for numerous species, but also act as natural water filters, helping to maintain the health of our ecosystems. Then there's the forest, an oxygen factory, and a biodiversity hotspot. Forests are home to an astounding array of wildlife, from the smallest insects to the mightiest trees. They absorb carbon dioxide, produce fresh oxygen, and play a key role in our planet's carbon cycle. Next, let's venture into the grasslands. They may seem unassuming, but grasslands are important carbon sinks, storing carbon in their roots and soil. They also provide habitats for a host of unique species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Moving on, we have hills and mountains. These towering landscapes do more than just provide breathtaking views. They are crucial water towers, storing snow and ice that slowly melt to provide a steady flow of water. They also host a diverse range of plant and animal species adapted to their unique conditions. These environmental assets, though often overlooked, are invaluable. They house a wealth of biodiversity, providing habitats for countless species. They offer essential services like water purification, carbon sequestration, and climate regulation. More than that, they provide us with a sense of connection to the natural world. They remind us of our place within the broader ecosystem and the responsibility we carry to protect and sustain it. So, the next time you step outside, take a moment to appreciate these hidden assets right in our backyards. They are not just landscapes, they are living, breathing ecosystems that play an integral role in our world. Our local ecosystems are more than just scenery, they are lifelines. But what happens when these lifelines are choked by the harsh hand of pollution? Let's take a virtual field trip to a local pollution site. It could be anywhere: a bustling urban city, a quiet rural village, a booming industrial area, or even an expansive agricultural field. Regardless of the location, the story is tragically the same. The beautiful harmony of nature is disrupted, replaced with a discordant symphony of destruction. Picture this: a river that once flowed freely, now choked with plastic waste, industrial effluents, and other pollutants. These pollutants, both visible and invisible, have a devastating impact on the local environment. The water that was once a source of life now poses a threat to the very biodiversity it supported. Or consider the air pollution encountered in both urban and industrial areas. The smoky haze that hangs heavy in the sky, blocking out the sun's rays, is not just an eyesore, it's a silent killer. It seeps into our lungs, causes respiratory diseases, and even alters the climate. Then there's the soil pollution in our agricultural fields, often caused by overuse of chemical fertilizers and pesticides. This not only degrades the soil quality, making it less fertile over time, but also affects the plants growing on it, the insects that live in it, and the birds that feed on them. The effects can ripple throughout the entire food chain, impacting us as well. Pollution doesn't discriminate. It affects all forms of life, from the smallest insects to the largest mammals, from the commonest plants to the rarest birds. It's a global problem, but it's also deeply local, affecting every community in different yet equally devastating ways. The bitter truth is that we are the architects of this disaster, but we can also be the architects of its solution. By understanding the impact of pollution on our local environments, we can start to make changes, big and small, that can help restore the balance. Pollution, a man-made disaster, continues to threaten the delicate balance of our ecosystems. But remember, it's never too late to rewrite the story. Let's turn the page together and start a new chapter for our planet. Amidst the chaos, have you ever taken a moment to appreciate the simplicity of the ecosystems around you? Each one, from the smallest pond to the mightiest river, is a world in itself, brimming with life and intricate relationships that form the tapestry of our natural world. Let's take a moment to explore these simple ecosystems. Consider a calm, serene pond, teeming with life beneath its still surface. From the smallest microorganisms to the tadpoles soon to become frogs, each creature plays a critical role. They form a food web, a cycle of life and death where each organism is both hunter and hunted. Now let's shift our gaze to a bubbling river. Here, life thrives not just in the water but also along the banks. Insects skim the surface, fish dart beneath the current, and birds swoop down for a quick meal. The river is not just a body of water, it's a conveyor belt of nutrients, transporting life from the mountains to the sea. And finally, let's look at a hill slope. It might seem barren compared to a lush forest or a bustling river, but don't be fooled by appearances. A closer look reveals a complex system of plants, insects, and animals adapted to this challenging environment. Here, the soil, shaped and nourished by the elements, supports life in its most resilient forms. In each of these ecosystems, life is interconnected. The buzzing bee pollinates flowers, enabling the growth of fruits that feed other creatures. The decay of fallen leaves nourishes the soil, promoting the growth of new life. This is the beauty of ecology, the study of relationships between organisms and their environment. So, the next time you pass by a quiet pond or a seemingly unremarkable hill slope, take a moment to appreciate the intricate web of life that it supports. In their simplicity, these ecosystems hold the secrets to life's most complex relationships. Now that you've journeyed through the wonders and woes of our local ecosystems, what will be your next step? We've explored the intricacies of the ecosystems around us, from the thriving rivers and majestic mountains to the serene grasslands and forests. We've seen the astonishing diversity of plants, insects, and birds that call these places home. And we've also confronted the harsh reality of pollution, from urban waste to industrial effluents, and its devastating effects on these fragile ecosystems. But knowledge, my friends, is only the first step. We must now ask ourselves, what can we do to preserve these natural treasures? Well, the answer lies within each of us. Environmental conservation is not a task for a select few. It's a responsibility that we all share. You might wonder, how can I, as an individual, make a difference? It's simpler than you think. Start by appreciating the natural world around you. Notice the common plants in your local park, the chirping birds on your morning walk, or the tiny insects buzzing around your backyard. Recognize them as vital parts of our ecosystem. Then, take small, concrete actions. Plant a tree. Pick up litter when you see it. Save water. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Every little bit helps. But don't stop there. Raise your voice against harmful practices that damage our environment. Advocate for cleaner cities, less pollution, and more green spaces. Educate others about the importance of preserving our ecosystems. Remember, our actions today will determine the future of our planet. Every step we take towards conservation is a step towards a healthier, more sustainable world. And as we continue this journey, I invite you to join me in uncovering the unseen wonders of our world. There's so much more to explore, to understand, and to protect. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later. Together, let us embark on a journey to uncover the unseen wonders of our world.